Once upon a time, in the bustling village of Nkemba, there lived a young man named Obinna. Now, Obinna was not your typical village lad. He had a smile that could melt palm oil, and his charm was as irresistible as a plate of jollof rice at a wedding feast. But there was one tiny problem. Obinna was a Casanova. Obinna was the kind of guy who could woo a girl faster than a hungry goat could devour a yam. His reputation preceded him, and the village elders shook their heads in disapproval. "Obinna," they would say, "you're playing with fire. One day those broken hearts will come back to haunt you." One sunny morning, Obinna strolled into the bustling market square. The women selling ripe mangoes and colorful fabrics giggled as he passed by. But it was Neka, the village beauty, who caught his eye. She had skin like freshly pounded yam and eyes that sparkled like the evening stars. Obinna sauntered over, flashing his trademark grin. "Neka," he said, "I've written a love poem just for you." And with that, he recited a poem so sweet that even the birds stopped chirping to listen. But Neka wasn't the only one smitten by Obinna's charms. Adaubi, the fiery-haired dancer, had her eye on him too. She challenged Neka to a dance-off, hips swaying like palm fronds in a storm. Obinna watched, torn between the two beauties. Obinna's grandmother, Mama Ngozi, was the village oracle. She had seen it all: love, heartbreak, and more love. One day, she beckoned Obinna to her thatched hut. "My dear," she said, "you're like a hungry goat in a yam barn. You can't have them all." The annual yam festival arrived, and Obinna decided to settle the matter once and for all. He challenged both Neka and Adaobi to a yam-eating contest. The crowd gathered, cheering as the three contestants devoured yam after yam. Obinna, with his charming smile, won the contest, but not the ladies' hearts. Neka and Adaobi confronted Obinna. "You're a heartbreaker," they said. "We deserve better." Obinna hung his head, realizing that love was more than sweet words and stolen glances. Obinna vowed to mend his ways. He spent days helping elderly villagers fetch water, mend fences, and plant cassava. His smile became genuine, and his charm transformed into kindness. One day, as Obinna sat under the village baobab tree, a mysterious woman appeared. She wore a flowing jeel and carried a calabash filled with wisdom. "Obinna," she said, "true love is like pounded yam. It takes effort to make it smooth." Obinna organized a grand feast, inviting everyone in the village. He cooked jollof rice, pounded yam, and fried plantains. Neka and Adaobi attended, their hearts softened by his sincerity. Obinna learned that love wasn't about conquests, it was about connection. He married Neka, and Adaobi became their best friend. The village rejoiced, and even the goats danced in celebration. And so, Obinna the Casanova became Obinna the Wise. His smile still melted hearts, but this time, it was the warmth of love that radiated from within.